What's good, y'all? It's the maker manager here, checking in for a Sunday workout. Actually, it's the first time I'm recording my Sunday workout for y'all. So every single Sunday for the past however many months, I've been working probably the muscles that most people neglect. Sunday marks abs, traps, and calves for me. Very, very important body parts. They assist in a lot of different movements, and they need to be powerful if you want to get stronger in a lot of different things. And you know, people neglect them. And you know, if you really into bodybuilding and you know you really want to be great, you should neglect it. You should treat it like another body part. I'm not just talking, oh, you know, I work calves because I do 4 sets of 12 to 15 and a couple of drop sets. No, you need to treat them like you fucking. If you're trying to get a big chest, you hit your chest hard as fuck. Hit it from different angles, different exercises. So that's how I hit my calves. That's how I hit my traps. That's how I hit my abs. No, calves. Calves, traps, abs, whatever. They all sound the fucking same. But treat them like any other body part. If you want them to grow, hit them hard. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna drop this gym on y'all. You can try this out. Let me know how it goes. It is pretty intense. I'm not even gonna lie, because it's all kind of like, most of it's kind of like interval training almost, but it will tear the muscle down, you know. And what I found is it's a little bit different working those muscle groups because just because how they're made up, you have to hit them a certain way. Like calves, for example, they're very, very endurant because we walk every single fucking day of our lives pretty much, and they have a high endurance. They're holding up a weight all day long, so you need to hit them hard, limited rest period, else they're not gonna grow, they're not gonna respond, you know. Abs, you have to hit them in higher rep ranges as well as with weight, you know, to get the best response out of them. And then also with traps, I just find just hitting traps pretty hard, you know, using heavy weight and stuff like that works with traps, and also, you know, different intensity techniques. So like I said, I'm gonna show y'all what I do. So hope you guys enjoy the workout. Sunday workout in the books, man. So right here, I'm starting out with my abs, and I'm doing a giant set, which is 4 more sets for one body part, super set together. Pretty much I'm doing the cable crunches right here. These are probably my favorite ab exercise. Whole stack. Your abs are gonna get strong, man, if you hit them like this, and also you do front squats, you're gonna get your abs nice, strong, and thick. But anyway, so you see how my torso is kind of like curling to a ball and then uncurling, and how like my legs are moving, I'm not leaning forwards and all that stuff like that. This is the proper technique. This is how you contract your abs when you're doing this movement. A lot of people don't know how to contract their abs. At the bottom, when I'm curled to a ball, they're contracted, and all the way at the top, my abs are completely lengthened, and I feel it every single inch of this movement. So it's a lot less effective if you don't do it correctly. So after this, I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna do some decline crunches. Today I decided to increase the weight a little bit, so I did a 55-pound dumbbell. I usually did like a 45-pound plate, but I didn't know if the dumbbell thing would work, but I wanted to decrease the weight a little bit, so I do about 10 reps right here. So I really like to make sure that I add some resistance to my ab workouts. You know, you can't just rely on body weight type movements, man. You got to treat your abs just like any other muscle. Hit them with weights. Now, these are pretty much only 2 weighted exercises that I do. I don't really do much else weighted wise. I'll probably switch it up soon in the future. I've been doing this for a while, but I just switch up the rep ranges and how much weight I'm using. So, and then right here, I'm hitting up my obliques. I've been training my obliques for this the third week. I've been training my obliques. So I was like, man, let me stop neglecting them. You know, I'm the person that cries about never neglecting any muscles. So I was like, let me start training my obliques. So just doing some side bends. Gone up in weight. I got 12. I could only get 12 with this last week. I got 15 this time. So the key with this is just hold it by your side, lean over, and then pull all the way back up and really squeeze your oblique. And if you do it correctly, you're probably gonna feel it every single time. It's really a great exercise, and there's a lot of debate of, you know, whether you should train your obliques with weights or not. And I'm just like, you know, people say, oh, don't use weight, or just use lightweight if you don't want to get too bulky overweight, blah blah blah. But I'm like, if you train a muscle, you know, especially in hypertrophy ranges, or if you take it to failure, then like if you train a muscle period, it's gonna grow. So it's just like, that doesn't make sense to me. People say twists are better for not getting a bulky waist. It's stupid. Especially if you do it weighted. But any fatigue to the muscle, any breakdown to the muscle fibers, it's either going to expand. No, it's either going to create new muscle fibers, or it's going to expand the ones that are already there. So regardless, you're going to be building muscle. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree. So right here, I'm doing some incline reverse crunches. I usually do this on like a flat bench, but I was like, fuck it, let me change it up a little bit today. Been doing the same shit for a while. But by now, my abs are completely fatigued, so it makes these body weight moves harder. I believe in only doing body weight moves when whatever your target muscle is fatigued. I feel like that's the best way and the best time to do it. So right here I'm doing some ball crunches. I've been doing these at the end of this giant set, and they are hard as a bitch. I only get about 5. The ball is very great because it allows you to completely contract your abs, and lengthen your abs all the way at the bottom. When you lengthen them all the way and then you contract them, that's when you get the best possible results from whatever you're doing. So then after this, I don't know what to call these. I want to call these ball roll-ins or ball knee-ins or something, but I just put my feet on the ball and then I bring my knees in. It's kind of like a knee tuck or whatever. But so that's it for that's pretty much what my ab giant set is, and I do this 3 times. And on the next set, you're gonna see me doing some drop sets and rest pauses. Next up, I'm hitting some traps, very, very heavy, man. So I get about, my hands started to slip. My grip was giving up today. My grip's on and off by the week. It just kind of just depends on what I did that week and how they're feeling. But that's about, what is that, 385 I think. Got about like 6 reps ish. So what this is pretty much like it's called an extended set, and then it's a series of drop sets. So what I'm doing, I do a harder movement and then followed up with an easier movement with the same weight, to get more volume in, get more reps, tear the muscle down a little bit more, just to boost the overall intensity. Then I drop the weight by a certain amount and then repeat that sequence. And pretty much what I do is I do this 4 times. So it's a total of 8 sets. And you're going to see me doing these, squeezing them out here. The thing with traps, I feel like you have to hit them with heavy weight. I feel like that's the most beneficial thing that you could do for them. They're kind of like, man, they're they're a smaller muscle group, and they're used in certain things like deadlifts and stuff like that. So it's very important to improve them and work on the strength of them, and especially if you want that swole look. The thing that makes you look swole is your traps. So I recommend that you work on your traps and that you hit them with the right amount of weight. And I love the behind the back Smith shrug just because how it feels, and it's just a different variation. A lot of people don't do it. It hits more mid to lower traps. That's kind of like the advantage of it. And I have noticed, like my mid to lower traps, especially like in this picture that I took recently, really, really they have come up a lot, And I can probably think of two deadlifts and knees. So I think this is the last day. I'm doing like 235. I just wanted you guys to get kind of an angle from the front. Man, it sucks recording by yourself. But anyway, so I finished these up. Get some good reps here, and I'm pretty much gonna go into. I do the same thing like with dumbbell shrugs. Just gonna play some music for that part. No need to talk over. It's the same thing. Do a set, but I'm doing instead of a extended set, I'm just doing a rest pause for 15 seconds, doing it again, and then dropping the weight, repeating that 4 times. So it's a total of 8 sets, 16 altogether for my traps total. So enjoy that and try it out, man. I promise it's gonna make your traps sore. They're sore right now, and I just did this a couple hours ago. The big boys. Alright, so now moving on to my last little set, last body part for the day. I'm moving on to calves, what a lot of guys need to work on. So, my calves are actually pretty strong. Doing the whole stack right here on donkey calf raises, 400 pounds, going all the way down and going up as far as you can. Pretty much, I like the donkey calf raise. It's just a really different calf exercise, and it really hits my calves, pretty good, pretty hard, or whatever. So, I do the same thing like I did with the shrugs, where I do a set, rest for 15 seconds, and then do it again, and then drop the weight. And pretty much that's what I'm doing for this entire, sequence, for the donkey calf raises. So if you never tried them before, I recommend you try them, especially if you just do, like standing calf raises all the time. Or maybe, you just do seated calf raises all the time. I'm about to go back to doing seated calf raises. It's very, very important. But you just want to make sure that you're hitting your calves hard, man. Limited rest, heavy weight, high reps, I know it's kind of a hard mixture to make, but, just use the maximum weight that you can for a certain rep range. That is considered heavyweight, man. So after this, I do an angled standing calf raise, which I recently fell in love with. Started with about 340 pounds, but it's the same type of deal, so just gonna vibe it out with some music.
HK Production.
Alright, man, so I had a good workout. Still got a little bit of an ab pump and everything. Traps feel good. My calves pretty crazy and shit, man. But that's my workout. I do this every single Sunday. So if you want to get your abs, traps, and calves to be immaculate, then you need to do this shit every single Sunday, or at least once a week, or something like this, man. Don't neglect any body parts, man. That's pretty much like one of my biggest philosophies, man. Everything should get the same attention. This lighting is like, damn. But anyway, feeling good, man. Leaning up. Got a couple weeks to Puerto Rico. We gonna get it, man. But like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Go ahead, try this workout out, and let me know what you think. I'ma holla at y'all, man. Make a manager out.